Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our channel. We are the Good Cholesterol. Today I'm going to be continuing my playthrough of Strange Horticulture. Okay, day 2, Saturday. Okay, so I guess I need to call some customers. I'm this close to reporting you, halfwit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Ooh, okay, so I have choices here. So this is my first choice in the game. So let's look these up. Butterdale, that's my first option. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. Okay, so this would be if I want to cure him. And Meakdew. Meakdew says, the beautiful flowers, made up of many smaller florets, make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be a pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin will result in painful sores. Okay, so this would make his rash worse. I think I'm going to do that one. Okay, so I need to find small florets. It doesn't say anything about the color. Let's see. Okay, so this one's made of small florets. Let's see. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Okay, it looks like the picture. And that's the only one that's made of small florets that I haven't already labeled. So it must be that one. Okay. And then I will label it as Meakdew. I'm very curious to see how that's going to come into play later, this decision that I've made. Okay, I'll put these over with the other plants. Alright, and I guess that's the end of the day. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Restland, south of Crinklecrags. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal manner, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. I wonder if it's talking about me, or if it's talking about the leader of the witches who just died. Alright, day 3, Sunday. Okay, so this is a clue for the map, so I guess I'll try and go wherever it takes me. So, north of Hawkshead, east of Lowick. Okay, so here's Hawkshead, so it's going to be north of Hawkshead, east of Lowick. So I'm guessing Lowick must be to the west. Maybe not. Oh, there we go, Lowick. Okay, so this is Lowick, this is Hawkshead. So it's going to be somewhere in up here, west of Restland. Okay, Restland's here, so it's got to be in this line. And south of Crinklecrags. Crinklecrags is there. Okay, so it must be here. And the card disappeared. That's spooky. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing, a whisper of an expression as his gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arms, points. I follow his outstretched fingers and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Okay. 2 new plants. Okay. Alright, and that's all the clues I have, so I'll call a customer. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it, something or other. Ugh, I'm no green-eyed drawer, that's for sure. My mind isn't all what it used to be at all. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Okay, Lady of Summer. Let's see, the leaves curl round delightfully, which combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature makes it sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory. Okay. So the flower is like this or this. Dark blue petals are soft and feathery. Fingers ache. Or this one. Single sweet-smelling dark flower. Okay. Well, I'm assuming it's this one because it mentions having curly leaves. So, oh, yeah, okay. Okay, and I'll just label that as Lady of, what was it? Oh, Lady of Summer. Okay, and I shall put it over here with the others. I'm assuming that all these plants that I'm labeling will come in handy in the future. Next customer. The cat gets scared. So cute. They're saying the Arda's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to be the Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. That's nice. Ooh, this letter has an official-looking seal. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Okay, so I guess I have to go to Great Gables. Let's find out where that is. Let's see. Sometimes it would be nice if they gave me more hints about where to find it. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I'm freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain. Unless... Okay, Brimlock. So... Brimlock. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a draft made using leaves from the Brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold of winter, Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Okay, so I'm guessing that there's no flowers because it's not the winter. So maybe something flowerless would be good, like this one. Smooth, waxy leaves. That sounds reasonable. I am on fire. Okay. Just label that real quick. Brimlock. And put it over with the others. Okay. And I got a new plant. Alrighty then. I still have no hints to go off of. So, okay, I can archive this. And I'll call the next. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing to do with it. Okay. Just came by to give me a mushroom. Didn't even have to pay for it, or exchange it for anything. Hellebore, always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow and collect it. I have business in Seizargh in the meantime. Red pike. Okay. I guess I should go to Red Pike then. Okay, here we go. It's a mountain. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the one that she wanted, but I don't remember what it was called. Okay, I'm going to put a little label on here, but I'll make it a purple label, and I'll write for Simone, because I already forgot what it was called. Alright, next customer. Verona Green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know that I'm capable of sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and a little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Shimmerlung. It's very interesting if I have the ability to turn people into toads with my plants. Shimmerlung. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. Okay, so I guess it doesn't turn people into toads. It just scares them. Okay. It could be this one. It is wrapped in large leaves. It has a pleasing scent. The leaves have stiff ribs. Okay. Let's see what other ones could potentially match this based on the picture. I guess it could be this one. Smells faintly of wood smoke, feels rough glass paper. Okay, I don't think so. I'm gonna go with this one. Right again. Okay. I wonder if it's called Shimmerlung. I guess it looks a little bit like lung bronchioles, and they did describe the leaves as being ribs. Okay. Irving Harris. Sorry if I'm shouting, I'm a little hard of hearing. I'm looking for a plant that can supposedly help me hear better, but I've forgotten what it's called. I remember it's bright red though. Okay. So this one's bright red. And this one's bright red. That's kind of it. So let's find which ones match this description. It's definitely getting harder now. Okay. Blue flowers, nope. It's going to be an undiscovered one, I'm guessing. How about this one? Gilded Dendra. Oh, I don't think so. Poisonous. Okay. Discovered all those. Mellow-Glow. No. Long, soft leaves. Chewing on the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress. Okay, guess it's not that one. Highly poisonous. Okay. Toxic. Blue aloe. Uh-oh. So that's all of them? I guess maybe it's one of the red ones we already discovered. Let's see. I guess I'll just have to look through all of them. Ah, here we go. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to create a draft that can greatly improve the imbiber's hearing ability. So that must be it. St. John's Poppy, which is this one. Okay. So yeah, definitely getting a little more challenging now. Alright, and that's the end of the day. The end of day 3. Ooh, there's a chip off of it. Time passed, a year, and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. Okay, so this card looks like some sort of map. Day 4, Monday. And it sounds like it's raining. I mean, that's not a very helpful map. Okay. Let's try... Yeah, I'm not really sure how this would work. I guess maybe... I'll put this in the clues too. Oh, it's under letters. Okay. I wonder if it could go here. Actually, that looks pretty convincing. I guess I could try it. The gentle sound of flowing water and sunlight through scattered clouds. A reset. Okay. I guess I was right. I'm pretty proud of that one, actually. Okay. Next customer. Reuben Ward. The fox button was not help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at the Swineside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? Okay. Phennet. I wonder if I'm supposed to go there too. Chewing the tough roots of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. That's nice. Okay. It has long, soft leaves. No, it doesn't look like that. Maybe like this? Soft, pale blue flowers. Okay. How about this one? Dark blue flowers smell like sweet rhubarb. Okay. How about this one? Cream-colored flowers. They smell wonderful. No. Tough roots of this plant. I feel like it would probably mention the roots somewhere. How about this one? Small red berries. Gray blue flowers with an orange center. The leaves are quite soft. Okay, I bet it's this one. Getting pretty good at this. Phennet. I think that's how it was spelled. And put it over with the others. Huh, I'm running out of space over here. Okay. I wonder if I should water some of these. Okay, I don't think it's super helpful or necessary. Oh, look, the mailman. Morning. Vernon Green handed me this for you. She seems in a good mood. Ooh, another official-looking letter. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grizedale forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me, but the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Okay. North of Rustland, Grizedale Forest. Let's go for it. Rustland. Let's see. Rustland is here in the Grizedale Forest. There's an awful lot of forest there. Just north of Rustland, so probably here. As soon as I step off the road, two members of the sisterhood step out and remind me that this is their forest. I am not welcome here. I try to show them the sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along without offering any help. Okay. So should I try another spot? Northeast. Oh, okay, I read it wrong. Well, now maybe I can water the flowers. Or I suppose I can just give it some time and talk to the next customer. Faye Swift. I am afraid the camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it. But the visions are as strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why. And behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning, and I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Okay, I have another choice here. Aguria. When burned, incense made from this woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Light blue flowers like rounded tufts, gentle lamble. Okay, I mean, that sounds like a good thing. So I guess that would probably be this one. Okay, what's my other option? Candlewood. Oh, well, that's got to be an easy one. Has to be this one that looks like a candle, right? Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Okay. It must be this one. But I want to enhance the visions and find out what's going on. Okay, so Aguria. And put it over with the others. So little space. Okay. Now I can try again. Northeast of Rustland. So here. From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely through the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Okay, Mellow-Glow. Let's see. Among other uses of this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed through though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The Mellow-Glow has hidden sharp thorns that protect it from predators. Okay, this one? Must be. Mellow-Glow. Alright, let's find out what's in the forest. With the help of the Mellow-Glow, I walk right past the sisters, without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. You'd think I'd be more interested in finding out, like, what's going on, as opposed to just being so focused on the plants. But no, I only go places to collect plants. Next. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of a life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Seizargh. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they would be of interest to horticulturists such as yourself. Okay. You're cordially invited to Seizargh Castle. Okay. That was nice of them. Then let's go to Seizargh. Find a new book. I wonder if this is going to give me a whole bunch of new entries. Seizargh Castle. Here we go. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the garden into my hands, and I take them warmly. Well, that's nice. It's good to have friends. Next. Philip Shaw. Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. That's all I've got. Any ideas? Okay. This one. This mushroom, like plant with red spores growing on it. Okay. The other option would be this one, which is also a mushroom. A vicious white liquid can be seen oozing from the underside. I bet it's this one. Let's see. Dark damp place. Gills on the underside are a milky fluid. Okay, so I think that's the other one. How about this one? No candlewood. We already know that's the one that looks like a candle. Spongy mushroom with potent ability. Only safe to consume in small quantities. I don't think so. It doesn't have spores. I suppose it's possible I don't have an entry for it. The sunset mooncap is a type of fungus with domed cap, sometimes called stinking mountcap, as a result of the unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in the doorway. It is mildly toxic to humans. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll find out. Uh-oh. Okay. Shoot, this one's also a mushroom with spores. It smells rotten. Moves in the dark. What does that even mean? Ooh, it could be one that we've already identified as well. The Wondering Bue. That's got red spores. Let's check. Oops. This way. Wondering Bue. It's called because the fungus can move slowly in the dark. Aha! Okay. It's this one. I thought I'd already identified it. Alright then. Do I collect, like, payment for these plants? Or do I just give them away? They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can speak to squirrels. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and it's not taking it. I mean, I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man at Swineside. I've come for some stinking mountcap. Okay. So I just read one that said it was called Stinking Mooncap, right? So which one was it? Was it this one? No, it was the other one. The one that didn't have the spores drawn on it. Here we go. Okay, nope, not that one. Shoot, I don't remember. I'm sure I'll find it though. This one, okay. Here we go. Sunset Mooncap. Sometimes called Stinking Mooncap, okay. So, it's probably the one with the flies around it, right? It smells strongly of soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Yeah, I bet it's this one. Yay, end of day 4. She lives alone in the castle to the northeast of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. I'm guessing that this story is not about me. I'm guessing it's about the Ardo. Alright, well I think this is a good place to stop for today. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions about further content or if any questions about the game. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye.